Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are watching this live video. So quickly, we'll be doing a shift dress. Shift dress. So there are two ways, or there are more than two ways to do it. I think maybe I'm going to put a zipper here. Sometimes you can make a shift dress. Hi, shadow of God, how are you? I'm seeing $100. Do you want to bless me with $100? So this is the fabric I'll be using, and I'll be mixing it up with this. I don't know if the combination is perfect. I took like 1.5 last week to make a top. Or if you look at this cloth, it has a black background. So something to brighten it, I'll be using this one to mix it up. So the shift dress I'm going to make, let me show you a sketch. Sometimes if you're a beginner, why are you typing dollars, big dollars? Do you wanna send me something? Do you wanna send me some money? So the dress we are going to make, let me sketch it for you. It's just a simple dress. I want a tutorial I can easily finish. Although with time I will make others. Normal dress like this with a short sleeve, and the sleeve is mixed, like two fabrics mixed together. Then it's something like this. Then it has a round neckline. So it's something like this we are making. So it's two fabrics put together. This is a different fabric. Okay. So that's why I'll be mixing mine with this. This will be the lower part of this. So if you're a beginner and you don't know how to draft a dress, this is a very good video. So let's start together. So you can ask your questions. I'm not going to use a pattern paper. I'm just going to do it straight so I don't waste so much time. Then the sleeve is with this fabric, this same fabric. So I'll be putting times here. So that's to show that we are going to be making something like this. So looking at this now, there's every possibility that there's a zipper at the back, because if there's no zipper, there's no way you can wear it. There are other ways they make something like this. Sometimes the neckline could just have a little V, an open V at the front, if you want to make it like that. So it all depends. Let me just start it. If I want to make this neckline, then I'll go ahead. Then see something that I'm wearing. This is also another fine design. You can just decide to make something to look different. Instead of doing the regular V, you can just cut it, or better still, just do your round neck. But because this is beginners friendly, don't stress yourself doing this one. Let's just do the normal round one. So we are trying to replicate something like this. If you're an average size person, you'll be needing like 1.5 yards. So this is a new fabric, another African print fabric. You know, it's raining beautiful fabrics in my house now. This is about 6 yards, like 5 yards plus. This another fabric here. It's also a new one. So guys, if you're interested in having these fabrics, just chat me up. I can provide for you at a very cheap cost. now that I have a constant supply of this, very affordable. If I tell you how affordable it is, you open your mouth. You say, wow, is that cheap? Then we also have this one. So without wasting much time, I will just cut out what I know. I'll be using this black zipper. I'm going to start. If you're a beginner, you may want to cut out your front piece first before cutting out your back piece. But for me, I like cutting the two the same at the same time. Let me take this camera backwards so you will see very well what I'm doing. Trying to set my camera here. Okay, perfect. So this is what we are going to be making, a shift dress. Okay. I'll be working with 1.5 yards, which is 36 plus 36 plus 36. That's what I'll be working with, and it's going to be a free gown. This is the right side of my fabric, and this is the wrong side. So if you want to cut your fabric, you're going to cut on your wrong side. You take all your measurement on the wrong side. Okay, so that's how you cut your fabric. My busts, I'll be making use of 42. But because it's a shift dress and it needs to be free, I'll add extra 2 inches. Okay, I'll add extra 2 inches. So my bust is 42. I'll add 2, making 44, right? So 44 divided by 4, because our body measurement will divide everything by 4. If you are dividing it by 2, then you fold into 2 like this. If you are dividing by 4, you fold your fabric into 4. So let's say, for example, 44 divided by 4 is 11. Then plus extra inches for sewing. Mind you, my hip is the biggest part of my body. My hip is 44. I will also add, like, say 2 inches, that's 46. So we are going to be working with the biggest part of our body. 46 divided by 4 would be how wide my this thing will be. 46 11.5. 44 divided by 4 is 11, and 46 divided by 4 is 11.5. That's serious. So let's say approximately 12. Then 12 plus 1.5 inches allowance. So that's like 13, 14. Let's make it 14. So I'll be folding this fabric by 14. Hope you understand the math I did here now. 14. So this is 16. It's way too much. So we can just take it a little. This is 14 point, this is 15. 15. Let me just take a little because we don't need so much. Fourteen plus 14, 28. Okay. So let's leave it like this. I folded this part, okay? This should be for my front panel. Then for my back panel, there will be zipper allowance. Hi Putra, I'm from Nigeria. So I'm going to cut this out first. But mind you, we'll be attaching another fabric under. So the full length of my dress is 44 or 43. I want it to be on my knee. Because sometimes when these gowns are too long, you don't get the beauty. I'm making use of 43. Okay. 43, okay? So if you look at it, if from here to here is 43, what will be here? What will be here? So I can make here to be like maybe 10 inches. 10 inches too small. So 10 inches. So instead of me cutting 10 inches, I will cut out 12 inches. 1 inch to join it to this. 1 inch. No, I will cut out more than 12 inches because I'll be hemming it, okay? So this mathematics is somehow. Let's do it. If from here to here is 43 inches, that's the full length. So I want this one to be 10. So this will be like 10 inches, and that makes here 33 inches. Hope the math is mathing. Hi, repeat. I'm so thanks for joining. So that's 33 inches. So from here, this different fabric is 33 inches and this one is 10 inches. But we'll make room for hemming and joining to this place. So what that means is that this one will be 33.5 and this will be 10.5 to join here, and maybe another 1.5 inches to hem it, or 2. So that's like 12.5. So that's how we are going to do it. This lower fabric will be 12.5. This one will be 33.5. So here we go. $33.5. You see, my work table is very small, so hi grandma, thanks for joining. So what I'm marking out now is the full length of my fabric. I want to pin it down so it doesn't shift. I know it's a shift dress, but I want to pin it down. Don't worry, when I cut it out, it will make more sense. So this part we are cutting now is the front panel of the dress. So that's it. This is the front part of the dress. It looks short, right? It's short because we are going to be attaching another fabric under. Then I'm going to fold this fabric again into two. So this will be for the back piece. So when I'm folding this one, I'm going to add extra 1.5 inches to the width because I'll be attaching a zipper for easy wearing. So don't forget you are meant to fold on the wrong side. This is the wrong side of the fabric. I'm thinking if I should put pockets. I don't know yet. Let us just keep going. So this is the front piece. I'll just be placing it on it like this, ensuring that there's 1.5 inches seam allowance. So this is way too much. I'll adjust it because we don't want to waste this fabric. So please, if you want African print fabric, kindly indicate and let me see if I can put it on my shop on YouTube, where you can just click directly and place your order. Very affordable. It's still too much, so I'll just take it in a bit. Another reason I'm doing it this way, I'm not going to attach a lining. Sometimes when you're attaching lining, you need extra allowance because you need a lining to turn it inside out. Sorry, like this. Still too much. So for the last time, I want to pull it. See, I was taught not to waste fabric when sewing. That's why when I'm sewing, you hardly see any wastage. Anything you see that is left, you just know that you can hardly use it to make a full cloth. Even at that, I will still join it to make patch fabric. So that was how I was taught. I think now we are good. So if you measure here, you should have about 1.5 inches, and that will serve for the zipper allowance. So you can see it. A time will come as a seamstress, you just use your eye to judge some things. You just feel like, this is what it's going to be. I didn't measure it, but I just knew that was it. That was the that would be the measurement. So that's what we call eye judgment. You just know that that's the measurement. So now I'll be cutting this one, and this will be for the back piece. So this should give me 1.5 all the way down. So that's how to know that it is straight. So this should give me 1.5 all the way down. when you have aligned everything, just pin it down like this so it doesn't move away from. I'll just cut it. Okay, so this is what we'll be using. I need to fold this back. Sometimes when you unfold it, it's hard to get it the way it was done from the factory. Whatever it is, we'll do it. So when next I'm bringing it out, it will look like a new fabric. Couldn't get it again. Okay, I'll fold this one later. So once we are done cutting the upper part of this dress, remember I told us that the lower part is 12.5. 12.5. 10 for the width, then half to join to this one, then 2 inches for hemming. So that's why we have 12.5. One thing with this fabric is it doesn't matter how you place it. You could make it like this, it's still good. You can make it like this, it's still okay. So it doesn't really matter how you place it. I'll just cut out because this cloth looks dark kind of, so I want something that will brighten it, and I think this one will be very good. So we'll just cut out 12.5. Sorry, my work area is very small, very small. 12.5. Good. This is 13. You know why? There's a line here. I want to follow it. And again, this is the right side of the fabric. I'm going to make it the wrong side. Sorry. Trying to measure it so that So the width is about 13 inches and I need um 12.5. So there's a folding line here. I just want to follow it. The way I'm struggling with these clothes. Please, if you are joining, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Again, I'll be using this for the sleeve here. So when it gets to the sleeve part, I will come back and cut from this fabric. Or let me see if I will have an extra from this one, because we don't want to waste this fabric. Okay. You may have to cut more fabric off. This one will not be enough. So for the front, this is it. I'll cut more because it's not going to be enough. So this was the front part of the dress, okay, which I'll be cutting now. Then for this back, I will notch here to show that there's going to be zipper here. Then I'll come here too. I don't like these black lines when I'm sewing, so I'm going to cut it off. I didn't even add it to the measurement, so it's not going to affect the measurement. I took the measurement from this place. So this is for the back piece, which I'm going to notch. So the front panel is ready. For the back, we'll need to cut another fabric because obviously this one will not be enough. It's not enough, so maybe we'll just use this one to do the sleeve. This one to do the sleeve. Then for the back piece, I've also cut out about 12.5 inches. This width on fold. So we need 12.5. This is simple shift dress for any beginner. This is for the back. So when folded, it's going to be like this. So before we continue, I would like to join the two so that it will appear as one fabric, because it's not easy to take this measurement separately and this. So you join it to form one fabric. I'll do that now. This is my right side. No, this is my right side. So two right sides are going to face each other like this. And go ahead to stitch. So the reason for this is so that it appears as one fabric. Before you do that, always look at your fabric if the position is good. So looking at the design of this cloth, anywhere can be the top, anywhere can be the bottom. So that was what I was trying to confirm right there. So right back, 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 before back. I'll go ahead now to stitch it. I have red thread, So I don't know if I should just continue with it or change it to black. Don't forget we added half an inch, so that's how we're going to stitch. This machine is struggling to work. I don't know if there's a change in the setting. So look at it. The beauty is coming out already. So it's now one cloth. Okay. This for the back. Then for the front, the same thing, you just attach it. This is the front and this is the back. This is the front. Also stitch at half an inch. like the way this thing is sewing. It's even making gathers. So I've joined the two fabrics to form one. So now we can go ahead to take the measurements. I'll fold this into two on the wrong side. See, it's better to be on the safe side. It's good to iron this thing so that it's flat. It's good to iron it so that it really looks like one fabric before I continue. So if you want to open it, you want to iron it, you open it up like this. That way it will be very, very flat. Just see how it looks here now. See, it's very flat. So this can stay. I'll do the same for this. This for the back panel. So now that we are done, we just fold it like this, equal. This was the back piece. My table is very small. I want to make sure it's long, like it occupies the. Okay, so it's now, the table is long now for it. This is the back piece. So for the front piece, I'll place it on it too, folded into two. Don't forget the 1.5 inches zipper allowance that is here. And at the same time, I want this pattern to tally. I want it to be equal. So that's why I'm ensuring that it's properly aligned. So this is my 1.5. Okay, I can just pin here. What am I saying? This thing didn't sew well. See, it was keeping. Just a second, let me just restitch it. I said that it wasn't sewing well, so I want to suspect it's the thread. Because you will just sew cloth now and it's to start losing. Okay, so let's continue. So like I said, we want to cut both the front and the back together. We fold these two equally, just as you see me do, like this. Maria Bellana. Hi, thanks for joining. So I also want to make sure that they are equal. So see it's properly aligned, right? So don't forget your 1.5 inches seam allowance, zipper allowance. So there's it. If you measure here, it's 1.5. So after getting that, I can just pin it down. Do you see it? So now let's go to the measurements. It's not like we have two fabrics, right? So this is what I wanted to achieve. So this is the real part of this cloth. We're going to take the measurements now. Just want to stretch it out. If you don't iron out your squeezes, it's going to add extra seam allowance or extra allowance to your dress, and you may not like it. So just make sure it's flat as possible. So see where I notched. This is for the zipper allowance. I'll be making use of a neck width and neck depth of about 4 inches by 3 inches. No, it will be too small. Or 4 inches. 4 inches by 3 inches is not bad. 4 by 3. So this is my front neckline. I'm coming down by 3 inches. And my width is 4 inches. So let's leave that first. Then my shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2, 8 inches. 8 inches. Then I'll connect this place to this place, but I'll be leaving extra half an inch for joining. If you don't create that half an inch, your cloth will be short. Or if you don't create it here, you will add it to the full length of the cloth, either blouse or gown. So this is my shoulder slope 1 inch. Okay, then I will connect it from this shoulder slope down. I'll be marking my armhole of 8.3 inches because I've added. Before now it used to be 8 inches. So if you don't know how to calculate your armhole, it is your round bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5. Am I right? Yeah, round bust. So for me, I'll be using 8.3 inches or 8.4. Okay, then I'll connect it to form a straight line. So don't forget the shoulder slope. I'll be connecting the shoulder slope to my neck width like this. Okay, then I can use my free hand to create this curve for the neck. So this is my chest line. This line is my chest line. For this back neckline, I'll be coming down by 1 inch, but the neck width is still the same. The neck width is still the same, so I'll come down by 1 inch, and I'll still maintain the same 4 inches width. I'll go ahead to create the curve. So that's for the back neckline. I'm going to be taking my bust measurements on this chest line. My bust is 42, but you know, like I said, I'll be making it 44 because it's a free top, divided by 4 because my fabric is folded into 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So because it's folded into 4, you divide by 4. But if I'm making use of only this, I'll divide by 2. Maybe I'm just working on the front panel. I'll divide by 2. Okay, so into 4, you divide by 4. So 44 divided by 4 is 11. I will mark my 11 here. I'm not supposed to sit down. This is a very wrong thing to do. I'm supposed to stand up to take my measurement. So 11. I'll be adding extra, say maybe 1.5 inches or 2 inches allowance. I'll leave it like this. Okay. Then this my armhole. This my armhole line. I'll divide it by 2. You see what I'm doing? I'll measure it, divide it by 2 this way. So that way I'll be able to get the half, the middle, which is here. From here, I'll come out by 0.5 inches. That's inches, 0.5 inch. 0.5 inch, which is here. Okay. So I'll need my curve ruler now, or armhole ruler, to make a curve. You can also use your free hand to create the curve, but let me just use this. So you see your round bust divided by 4, which is this chalk, and this, you make sure they connect. So you make sure they connect. You see it neatly done. So this was the front armhole. If you joined my live last week, or I don't know if it was last or last 2 weeks, I created the basic sleeve. I created a basic sleeve pattern. So we'll be using this to create cut out the sleeve today. So when it's time for sleeve, I will bring this out. From my shoulder to my nipple is 11 or so, 11.5. I can double check. is 11.5. So I'll come here from the shoulder line. I'll come here and mark 11.5. This is my bust point. Hmm? So this line, it is called chest line. This is my bust point. I would um I would also take this measurement. I will transfer it down. It's the same. Okay, so that's 11. On this bust point line, I'll place my tape here and mark 11 and my 2 inches seam allowance. Maybe I should use another color of chalk because this yellow is blending with this fabric. Let me use this color so you know. So this is my bust line. Okay. Just draw it. Then for my waist, I don't really need it. I will go ahead. I won't do under bust rather. I won't do under bust. I don't need it. Rather, I'll go to my waist, then my hip. Okay. If it was a blouse, a hair under bust would be okay, but it's a free top. From my shoulder to my waist is about 26 inches. So I'll put my tape on my shoulder line and mark 26. 25 or 26 is what I use. So let me just come to the middle, 25. So I'll mark 25 like that. Then from this waist, I'm measuring 8 is my hip line. In fact, from that shoulder to 26 is almost my hip. It's almost my hip line. So if I had like say, so for my hip is 44, but I'll be making use of 46. This is just like somewhere here. This 26 is somewhere here. Coincidentally, 26 people are watching. Okay, so you see, I'm not making use of my half length. I'm making use of here, which is 26 inches. So for my hip, I can also use the same measurements, 26 or 27. So 46 divided by 4 is about, I think, 11.5. 46 divided by 4, 11.5. On this line, I'll be marking 11.5. Better still, let me make it 12. Then add like 2 inches. For this place, you can just, when I'm shaping it, I'll shape it in a way that, you know, it will give me that figure 8. Then all these places, it will just be free all the way down. So I can mark, because I want it to spread a little. So if yes is 12, I'm going to use like 12.5 all the way, so that it's going to give that shape. So it will give this shape. You can see it's not pencil. It's not pencil. It's a bit spread. So I won't use this measurement. I will just add like half an inch, so that it will end up coming this way. Hope you understand. Something, guys, note something. Don't take your measurement from here. Don't take it from the zipper allowance. It's meant to start from here. Because at the end of the day, you're going to stitch this place. I just noticed that now. So if this is my waist, so I need 12, right? 12. Because it's 11.5. I'm approximating it to like, maybe use 11.5. Then this is plus the extra 2 inches in allowance. You see what just happened now? Don't take your measurement from here. Therefore, the bust is 11. Okay, correct. So this is what I am working with. This line. So 11.5. Then let me use 12 here. So that was going to spread a bit. Then plus 2 inches. So at the end of the day, I can just take this down. So it's time to create the shape. You're going to connect everything. But if I'm connecting mine, I would like to shape it a little. Okay, so I just created a little shape here. So it's time to cut out. Before I cut out, on this shoulder line, I'll add like half an inch for joining. And when it's time to join the shoulder, I'll just draw something like this. So I have half an inch here. I'll be cutting out now. For the back armhole, you don't need to come in. It's only for the front armhole you come in. So because of that, when I'm cutting out, I won't cut this side out. I'll just cut straight. Then later I would do it the right way. This is what you should have. Then for this lower part, I can just make it equal. Just draw a straight line, but it doesn't look equal here. I'll be cutting out the neck. Hi Rubab, how are you? So this is the neck. I'll cut it out like this. This is my 1.5 inches for zipper. I want to mark it out. So we are going to be opening up the back. Before I do that, for this back sleeve, this is the front sleeve. I need to follow this curve. This is the front, and the back will not be too curved. The back will just be almost straight. Because the front and back armhole are not the same. I am good, Rubab, I'm very good. My zipper, let's look at it. This zipper looks like the length of my zipper is about, I think 20. Oh, it's long, 30. But I'll be marking 24 inches. I'm going to mark 24. That's where my zipper will stop. Then I will open it up. I'm opening up the zipper now. The zipper allowance. So this is more or less like basic bodice. You cut it all the way down. I'm not going to put slits because the under is wide enough. So there's what we call zip budge. I want to take care of my zip budge. Hi Kimmy, I love your name. Kimmy. Hello. So to remove zip budge, get the half length just from here. Just take out about half an inch. From this half length line, take out half an inch. You can just from here take it out. So that way there will not be zip bulge. Okay. zip budge. So that's it, guys. So the next thing now to do is to cut out the sleeve. I'm doing a short sleeve based on this picture. Thank you very much. Hope you have subscribed, please. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a short sleeve, maybe to this part. 8 inches. 8 inches. So don't forget I'm mixing it. So instead of me cutting 8 inches, I'll do maybe like 6.5 inches, and this will be like 1.5 inches. So that's how it's gonna be. If you don't know how I drafted this, kindly check my life. I have like 3 videos on my channel on how to draft a basic sleeve. Or if you can follow me on TikTok. Joybliss Concept is my name. I uploaded this video there on how I achieved this basic sleeve. If you want to cut your sleeve, you fold your fabric into 4 again. So guys, you know that I had left over this one. So let me see if it will be enough. Like this. I'm folding into 4. Like this. Okay. You see how I manage my fabric. Everything is useful. Okay. So this is for the 2 sleeves. I'll place the 2 this way. And again, you have to place this is the wrong side. 2 wrong sides. The total length of my sleeve is 8 inches. It's 8 inches. So I have 9 inches here. So inside the 8 inches, 1.5 would be a different fabric. Okay, will be this fabric. So 8 inches minus 1.5 is 6.5, right? 6.5. So instead of me cutting 6.5, I'll cut 7 because I will need half an inch to join it to this. So I'll be cutting 7. No, sorry, let me use my calculator. My head is already 8 minus 6.5. 6.5. Oh, I wanted this to go round. I don't want any joining. I don't want any joining. I may have to cut another fabric. Like, I just wanted it to be at the same time. I don't want to waste the fabric. Oh, so I may have to cut another fabric because I don't want to join it in between. I wanted something uniform. It's okay. I'll cut 6.5 or 6. Let me cut 6 so that this one will be a bit bold. 6. And don't forget, I'll leave half an inch for joining to the fabric. So I'll take it down a little like this. I'll cut out some. So the front armhole and the back armhole are not the same. So first of all, I'll cut the back. This is the back. I'm adding extra sewing allowance. So once I'm done cutting the back, I'll open it up like this. So this will be for the front. I can as well pin this down. So for the front, I'll just curve it, just as you can see this curve. So this is the front. So I'm trying to recreate what I have here. So that's it. Then combining it with this other fabric. So this is 1.5. I won't cut 1.5. I'll cut like 3.5 because I need to hem it. So I'll cut like, we hem it like this. So at the end of the day, I'll be cutting like, say, 4.5 because of hemming. Let me cut 5 because I want my folding to be bold. 5 5 inches all the way down. When I'm done with the life, I'll fold the cloth properly. So you can see now it fits. See the way I folded it into 4 like this. It's looking wide like because I added hemming allowance. It's not going to be this wide when I'm done. Okay, you can see now it's very straight. Then this is for him. Hmm? You fold it like this. Then you cut it. My scissors is getting dull. So that's that for the sleeve. For the two sleeves. So set this aside. It's time to sew everything. We've done all the cutting. One more thing. One more thing. For the neckline, we need to pipe it. We need to pipe the neckline. So I'll get a fabric for that. I need to cut out the piping. You know what? Let me pipe with this since I'm mixing the fabric. So I'll pipe with this one. Let me see if I have bias. If I don't have, I have to create one. Can I use this? I used to have black bias, but I'm supposed to use black bias, but if I can't get that, I will use this. I will use this to create the bias. To pipe the neckline. Because that's exactly what we have to do first. So I'm going to clear my table and start sewing. We start with the front. So pipe the neck using this. Hmm. My machine is not sewing well. So it just created gathers. I don't know what's going on. to change it to black. Hi Lillian. So I've piped the front of my dress. I don't know, my machine is misbehaving, so it's not sewing to my taste. You can see it's having loose stitches. Don't like the way it's looking. Though some persons may leave it like this, but I like doing something neat. And besides, if you see, you can see the way the machine is stitching, you can actually see the seam. So I don't know if my setting is not good. I don't know. Let me just restitch this part. Hi, Tori Mama. How are you? And how is my baby doing? How are you today now? Thanks for joining now. Thanks for keeping up. That's good. And how is the brother? Okay, so I'll leave it like this. How is everything now? It's been a while. So for the back, same as here. Thank you. Oh, that line is not working again. I will send you my Canada line. I don't know. I would search for you on the African creator group. I will send it to you. I'll look for you there. What's your name on that group? You are in that group now. You are in that Africa creator group. I will chat you up there when I'm done with this live. WhatsApp, I woke up one day and it didn't work. So that was how I lost that line. So I'm piping the neck for the okay, Tori. Okay, I will chat you up. So this piping, sometimes it takes a long time. That's because you want it to be very neat. When I'm done piping, every other thing is straightforward. So I've done the two back panels. I've done the two back panels. Then I will join it. I'll stitch it at 1.5 inch before joining it to the main body. So I'll make it look equal like this. You see it? I'll make it look very equal, just as you can see me do. I'm going to stitch it all the way down. There will be no slits. Then after joining it, I will attach it to the front panel. Make sure it's equal. Guys, this machine is not stitching well. It's not stitching well, guys. I can't. I want to quickly troubleshoot it. Guys, I need to do maintenance on this machine. It's not. Let's try it. Even from the sound, you know it's not working well. Okay, so after joining the two back panels, this is what you have. This is what you have. You can see it. The zipper is 24. Like I said, I will mark 24. 24 inches length. I'm supposed to tack it here. So later I will loosen it to this point. Then you place the front piece on it. This machine is just messing this thing up. So this is the front piece. I'll place the two together like this. Okay, shoulder to shoulder. I'll place this one here. I'll stitch it at 1/2 inch. Remember that's 1/2 inch I added when I was cutting. I'll add it. Same thing here. I don't understand. I'm going to be joining the second shoulder. join the two shoulders. Then you make sure the front is very flat like this. If not, it's going to sag. So you can see it's very flat. I'm going to stitch at 2 inches, trying to make sure everything flattens out. So I'll stitch here. Okay. If this machine misbehaves too much, try it. I've done everything I know I could, but I don't know why it's acting funny. Guys, we're going to continue tomorrow. Let me see how I can touch this machine. But for now, this is how this looks. Okay, when you flip it to the right side, you can see 44. 44. Yeah, I'm using. Okay. So by tomorrow, I'll sort the machine out by God's grace, and we'll finish it. Put the sleeve and hem it. So by tomorrow, we'll finish it. Bye.